such a freaking hassle. Head over to Brokey. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Hey! To Butland, it's laid down and rough. Saying hello to Tank and check out the butt. Head over to Brokey, try to clarify.
All right, we are back here at Brickworld Crossing. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you're here, if anybody's here, not sure that anyone is or will be. Great. Voice is doing well tonight. We're back on Buttland, and we're hunting for Chevre, as the title of the video says. And we've done a bit of hunting already tonight that I did not record. Cubbie went through, 14 Nook Miles tickets. Found Rooney and Grizzly, who are both residents on Brokey, and had to say no to those, even though, we really like those crankies. Norma was also on one of the islands, and that was one of the options to replace Gayle with. But we did not end up recruiting her to be a villager on my island because we're looking for Chevre. We've got a bull on Brokey, and so having another cow, even though she's cute, she has these weird braids hanging down the back of her head too, which looked a little religious to me, I guess. I didn't feel great about it in the long run. So no to Norma. Found our way to a tarantula island, and we used Copper Valor's. And look who's here. I invoked her. She's here. I used Copper Valor's technique of digging holes, and it worked to some success because I accidentally jumped over one of the holes. As I was, Ostef Bricks is here. Howdy doodle to you as well, sir. This is an Animal Crossing stream, so we won't do too much Lego stuff here. But here's how many tarantulas I caught. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we got 45 Nook Miles tickets left, and it's only 11:15. So, Ostef Bricks, heart misses Mark. My heart misses yours as well, sir. Looking forward to seeing you in about less than 6 months. It's getting really close. But yeah, great weekend here. How was your Groundhog's Day? Sorry you didn't get to go to Philadelphia and see Puxatawny Phil. Don't think he's the original. Just saying. And all right, we're going to put all this shit away that we don't necessarily need on us. We need to make a new net because our net broke too while we were on Tarantula Island. We did make a gold shovel while we were there. Very glad you could help as well. Ostef Brick also says, love Animal Crossing. I've been playing Wildlands on my DS. Okay, Wildlands? I didn't know that was an Animal Crossing title. See, I don't know too much about it because I got into it pretty late. You can follow the entire story. Only, let's see. Only, what are you talking about? What do you mean by that? What did I get from these? I got an Imperial chest and a what? A climbing wall? We don't need that, but we will save it to sell later. Also put away the snow crab. We can put away these pears. And all these materials make ourselves a net. So I should hang on to that and hang on to that. What else makes a net? I think the branches. Okay. Let's see. That's all good to be put away before we move on with our villager hunt here. Let's move this stuff around because it's got to be in a certain order for me to be happy. Let's see. Beardo's house is still down here on the beach because I have not gotten around to... Oh, what was that? Do believe I heard a shooting star. We got to wish on stars now. Carbon Valley says, I posted a short earlier today. They got 19 dislikes in an hour. Why? How? Who disliked it? These people are terrible. Shooting star, got it. Austin Brick says, it was okay. Here, click. There we go. It was okay. Had to work weekend hours at school, so I cannot complain. Got some good hours in. Got to go to jiu-jitsu, so I'm happy. Got to hang out with the friends via StreamYard. So good times. Yeah, all right. Good. Glad to hear it. Good Groundhog's Day for you, even though you weren't able to go to Philadelphia, as is your tradition. Mine is not that. But I don't want to depress everybody by saying what my tradition is. We're going to go make a net if we're done here. Which, let's see. Yes, a net. Funicello. Can I make one? No, I can't. Why? Because I need 2 more freaking dumb branches. Okay. Let's see. Where's the nearest tree? Not close. So, actually, is it right here? Oh, and I don't have a net to make sure I don't get caught by a bee, so I'll just go grab some out of storage. Good thing I'm prepared to, like, just go directly to villager hunting. Get something out. Copper Valor says, Pokemon Go players, they don't like videos that help very casual players. So we got a snooty Pokemon community out there? I didn't realize that. Who do these people think they are? They can calm down 19 dislikes. Well, I hope you set a goal to get more in the future. Because make what you like. Who cares about the dislikes? And be careful. I don't know what I'm doing here. I may accidentally ban you like I did one of our channel members last night. Let's get going here. Let's craft some stuff. All right, let's craft. Austin Brick says, sadly, he saw his shadow, so I'm livid. Don't be livid about that. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know if you knew. Last year, he didn't. Got hold little guy in Pakistani, very soft creature. You held him? Oh, man, I didn't know that you do that. That's very cool. Let's craft this shit. Very casual player. So they wouldn't like me because I've only ever played Pokemon Go during the pandemic, maybe for a couple weeks. Wasn't really my thing. Copper Valor also says, oh, yes, actually, I play with the group, and only the older people in the group talk to me, all 20 to 30-something. That's old. 20 to 30. Some old fogies we're talking about here. Do I not have a golden net recipe? I guess I don't. I suppose you get that from Flick. Cubbie just doesn't play often enough. But we're going to give him the opportunity to find Chevre. Copper Valor also says Groundhog's Day is sad. For me, a guy I knew loved Groundhog Day, and he died a few years ago. Oh, fun times. My dad died on Groundhog's Day 13 years ago. So yeah, all sorts of... We are in the majority tonight, Copper Valor. Because you and I don't like Groundhog's Day, but it's also Frick's favorite holiday. Had a guy tell me to stop my channel because I overlooked one Lego theme. I was sorry. I was on deployment then when the theme was alive. I'll keep going regardless. Yeah, we had someone complain about us not defining enough terms during our GBC live stream when we were like literally defining every GBC term, no matter how technical we got it. Oh, she's in her 50s. That was her point. Oh, okay. I can't read sarcasm in comments. Actually, you can ask my husband. I can't read jokes from other people. I think I'm the only funny person in the world. So that gets in my way a lot. Ostiprick says, I'm sorry for your loss to both of you. Thank you, Ostif. Sorry for yours as well. I know you've had similar experiences in your life. Let's not have another death night. Which has happened frequently. I cry a lot on live streams. If you haven't seen it, you can just Google every other live stream on besides ours. No, actually, we had one really emotional night on our live stream as well. Yeah, fun times. Anyway, it's the Buttland Airport. Here we are. Oops. I thought I had this rhythm down. Yep, and I have a Nook Miles ticket on me. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. I want to use that. I'm ready. Here's the fun. This is the anticipation. Getting our asses to the island so we can see if Chevre's there. Austin Frick says it's like guy, go touch some grass. It'll do you some good, right? Fellow was mid-60s, like, come on, dude, let's get some more hobbies. Yeah, I mean, I think there's grumpfluencers, Nintendo, and then there's trolls. You know, it's like people thrive on negativity when they're keyboard warriors. All right, who we got here tonight? Another Spiral Island. It seems to be the one we get the most. Gayle? What? Gayle, what would she even say to me? She just moved out. She literally just told me, hey, I would like to leave, and now you're going to give me Gayle as an optional village? You know what? What do you got to say? Yeah, we lived together over 3 years. I'm just gonna invite her back. Yeah, shut up, Gayle. We've had enough of you. It was hard to watch her leave. I did feel sentimental about it, but now that she's been used as one of the villagers on a villager hunt, like, come find me and we can throw down. That thought occupies my brain quite a bit. Should we go sea creature diving? Nope. We are going to move on to the... How dare you give me Gayle when she's the one who moved out, and then Gayle doesn't know who I am? Gross and inconsistent. Aggravating. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get another one going. That was a waste of a Nook Miles ticket that I got from a treasure island. Austin Brick says, super chat, $1.99. Oh, we got a super chat. You know, it's fun. I only have one song loaded onto Ecamm Live, and we're not going to play it because it's my bathroom song. But Austin Brick says, Mark is the greatest human I've met. Oh, well, thank you, Austin. You're an amazing human as well. I would say that was not the way to respond to that. Austin Bricks is the most amazing human I've met as well. We had some great chats at Brick World this year, and it's been a long time since I met somebody who hits me in my spot at Brick World. Go. I'm looking forward to seeing you again and building further friendship in the future, sir. I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Sorry, this feels very disconnected. But I love you, Ostif. Thanks for joining our last couple live streams, and I hope to see you again in the future. I hope to maybe spend some more Saturday nights with you. Maybe not this week because we got some Super Bowl parties this weekend, pre-party on Saturday, and then the party itself on Sunday. So we won't be live streaming this week on Sunday because we got Super Bowl parties. Shoot, gonna grab my tissues right fast. I got that roll of toilet paper sitting right next to me. Yep, think what would dodos do? They'd book a flight because they can't fly. They're flightless birds. It's funny. Austin, are you live every Saturday night? Is that the night that you typically go? And congratulations, by the way, also on your official title for ACOB. The ACOB field reporter, or the... Oh, Maya Too Cool is back. Hey, what's up, Maya Too Cool? Good to see you again. Thanks for being here tonight. We're villager hunting. We're looking for Chevre. Gayle moved out, and they just gave me Gayle. First, Nook Miles tonight was, do you cry during commercials? I certainly the hell do. I love the dodos as well. There's a few that get me. I remember one of the first ones that, well, I didn't cry, but my sister cried at a McDonald's commercial when we were in, like, I would say I was still in grade school. I was like maybe 4th or 5th grade, and it was a commercial about like a dad brings his daughter to McDonald's and waits out in the car because she doesn't think it's cool to hang out with her dad anymore, but he lets her hang out with her friends and eats in the car while she eats inside with her friends, and they look at each other through the window. Oh, glad to hear it. Maya Too Good is doing well. I'm doing all right. You know, I said last night on the Lego live stream, Acorn Barnacle, you can just burn in hell. Austin Bricks wants to know, is Tom Nook in this one as well? Yes, he is. Sorry for your ignorance. His ignorance. Haven't had a Switch yet, but the Brick Connection is live weekly. The guests this week is Battle Packs. Not sure if it's after hours. Not sure if after hours will happen. Gotcha, but it is Saturday, correct? Carver Valley says, oh, you have to watch the Animal Crossing version of Hamilton. Oh, what? We ran into Graham tonight. Speaking of hamsters, I don't know why that reminded me of hamsters. We ran into Graham, and Graham got in my way of catching a tarantula, and I died. Oh, fuck you! It's Hippo. You've also lived on this island. You probably don't remember me either. No, I didn't. No, you're awful. Like, what a terrible, terrible character design. So yes, Ostif, Tom Nook is in this one. I'm gonna accidentally invite him to my island if I don't pay attention. Like I accidentally banned Jazzy Viking Bricks last night. It's so ridiculous. We'll make it up to her. Accidentally banned somebody. Now I do remember exactly what happened. Comments were coming in on top of each other, and so I scrolled down to click on the next comment that had come in, tried to turn hers off, accidentally clicked the ellipsis, which gave me the menu for like how to manage members. And since I was scrolling down to get the next comment, which fun fact was actually from Copper Valor, so it's your fault. No, I'm kidding. I didn't realize the ellipsis thing was still open. Scrolled down and clicked the bottom of the ellipsis menu, which was ban the member and delete all their comments. And she had a lot of comments in the chat last night. Also, Prick says, I remember choking on a taco at Taco Bell with my dad, and my school crush was there. I remember choking in silence till he was getting it out. Never been so embarrassed ever. Well, I mean, choking is a natural thing. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, but I'm sure when you're in high school or junior high or whatever you were in, it felt like the end of the world. Hippo, let's get out of here because I had him on my island before I don't know, there was a point where I was just like, I didn't realize how the game worked. I didn't know the characters. And just every time I went to a mystery island, I invited the person. That's how I ended up with Gayle in the first place. But I had Hippo for a while, Hippo for a while, and couldn't get rid of him fast enough. I remember I had Maddie as well, and Maddie annoyed the crap out of me. And then I went to Hippo's house one day, and Maddie was visiting him, and I was like, oh my God, can I get rid of these guys? And I finally Googled it. I choke on water, no joke. Same. I choke on air. I choke on saliva. Austin also says, I'd rather have died than she shot me down for prom because of that. Yeah, okay. So the I think the pronouns are a little bit backwards here. Because you said, all right, and my school crush was there. I remember choking in silence till he was getting it out. Oh, okay. He meaning your dad? A little lost. I was like, I didn't know you were gay. And then your last comment seems to say that you are not. Yeah, let's go. Do. Yeah, straight. She shot him down for prom. Gotcha. Probably because you choked on a taco. Oh, sorry. Synapses were firing rather quickly. And I didn't think that through before I said it. So apologies if that's triggered anything for you. All right. Third villager of the night. Let's see if we can get someone who has not been on Buttland. Or Brokey, for that matter. Yeah, thank you. Yep. I know where you'll be. I know where to find you. Yeah, thank you. Let me show you guys something I love to do. I think I did this like 18 times last night. Spiral Island. Give me who it is. All right, correct. Sorry, I barely speak English. Oh, it's some cub. I think I had him already, like tonight. Correct. Sorry, I barely speak English, even though it's my primary language. But he isn't my dad, and she isn't Crush. All right, gotcha. Yep, pronouns are all sorted now. What does this guy want? Murphy? Oh, I didn't see him tonight. It's a cranky cub. That's awesome. Malarkey? Is that what his catchphrase is? All right, enough. Yep, bye. Getting any of this stuff. Copper Valor figured it out after reading it 3 times. I only read it twice. That must have been my fault. Probably would have taken me longer than 3, to be honest. For a moment, I was like, there's a balloon. But no, it's Murphy. All right. I want like 10 islands so I can get all the cool villagers. There's over 400 villagers. How are you supposed to choose 20? I'm ready to go home. Soaring Lily. So last night I was all confused. I was like, Soaring Lily, because he said Soaring Lily like every time. But it changes. It's Soaring Mums, Soaring Windflowers, Soaring. It's all the flowers in the game. It did say, oh, you know what? I must have read it too quickly earlier because I was like, what's a wildflower? It must have said Windflowers. Also, Frick says, nah, none taken. I know you all enough. Yeah, no, I wouldn't think that'd be offensive. I'd hope it wouldn't be offensive. I thought for a moment you were gay because there's nothing wrong with that as far as I know. Also, Mark, you're jacked. Tell me the tricks. Trying to get to the size of Christian Bale and Batman currently. 5 days a week. 5 days a week, lots of vegetables. And cardio helps a lot. You have my problem, I think. All right, nobody else listen to this because nobody likes to hear me say this. I have had trouble putting on mass my entire life. So I'm at this time, even working out 5 days a week, I weigh 165 freaking pounds. I would like to weigh 180. I'm one of the few people in the world. Yeah, right. Let's talk about our crushes. As long as the three of us are here, straight Ostif who wants to look like one of these guys, and then Copper Valor and I. We can talk about some bros. I'm more of a John Cena type of guy, and I know that I will never reach that type of body. You might not necessarily reach Christian Bale's because you have a frame like I have, where it's hard to put on mass. But I think it's important to do a full body workout because it kind of puts everything together. Like these are not my natural shoulders. Without working out, I have like negative shoulders. I've worked really hard on that. And then just make sure that your nutrition supports the workouts. So you're doing protein supplements and vitamin D, vitamin B as you get older to help you build muscle and, stave off other ailments. And, like I said, greens. Greens are super important to keep yourself healthy. And look it up for your weight and your age. There's a certain amount of protein that you should get a day to add mass. Anyway, Copper Valor also says some men just have larger shoulders naturally. Her husband does. So does my husband. He's 6'4", and he's just like his body just works on its own pretty much. And I'm just like, oh, it must be days. As he gets older, he has like some weight gaining problems. Oh, damn it. It's some boots, maybe? Yeah, boots. Copper Valley, you have boots on your island, don't you? Yeah, because you do. Because you said work out so hard is Maya Too Cool's advice. Maya Too Cool for you, her advice. Love nutrition as well. Austin Brick says, I've been going 5 times a week, run 3 miles a day, and train jiu-jitsu 2 times a day as well. 2 times a day? Dear Lord. But my celeb crush, Elizabeth Shue. Okay. I put on mass in the Army, but afterwards lost a lot. Yeah. That'll happen when you stop. Jiu-jitsu, I'm sure, is great for cardio. Sounds like you're doing too much cardio. And I would say as you get older, running is not going to be fun. Try rowing. Row instead of run. Because row is a full body workout, and that's one of the ways I built my shoulders up. And I haven't been on a rowing machine for a long time, and I think that's why I don't quite have as much shoulders as I did a couple years ago, or pre-pandemic, I should say. If I can give you 20 pounds of my weight, I hear this every time I complain about it, I would. Yes, you do have boots. Yeah, because I thought as you were leaving their house, I was building with Lego stuff, and I'm like, did she just say she left Goose's house? Because Goose is my bro, my original bro on Buttland. And so I was like, oh, she got a great villager. You don't seem to like any of my villagers. You didn't pick Annabelle. You didn't pick Tank. And you don't have Goose. Ready to go home? But, that's why it's all opinion. We have 400 options. If we all like the same ones, there'd only be 12. Get a Nintendo Switch and play Ring Fit. Oh, that's a good idea, too. If I've missed any comments, I do apologize because doing Ecamm Live, it's on a different screen. I don't have it all in one place like I would. Hey, have a drink. Okay, don't mind if I do. It's technically Tuesday, so I'm not drinking on a Monday. Or is it Tuesday? Yeah. No, it's not. It's still Monday, but What? All right. So we'll have one. We'll be good. We'll be good tonight. Come on, Wilbur. Or Orville, whichever one you are. You. Dodo there. I think Maya Too Cool agrees with me. Wilbur is hotter than Orville. Like a lot hotter. For an anthropomorphic dodo. if you're into that sort of thing, which for some reason I am. Austin Brook says, yeah, the cardio is probably killing me, but have a marathon in September. Don't do a marathon. Doing it to prove that I can do it. Always wanted to, never did. Almost killed myself doing a triathlon, Austin. Ring Fit is resistance band workouts. Resistance bands is great if you don't have other weights at home. Sure, weights do a lot better for adding mass. Resistance bands are better for endurance and losing weight. So you're doing it right. Ring Fit with resistance bands. I didn't realize they went that far. I did do P90X for a long time, and the resistance bands were pretty crappy. And I did doing the HyperX resistance bands where you stand on them and stretch them into an X like this. Jacked myself in the face with a band that snapped. Spiral Island. Who's there? Oh, it's not Spiral Island. Okay, let's go swimming because I don't carry a pole vault anymore. My Too Cool asks, how did you start streaming and any tips? Well, here. All right, real quick. Going to go back for 1 second. Do you like Johnny Walker Blue? Asking because I may have gotten you a gift involving such thing. So I'm a whiskey guy, not a Scotch guy. Johnny Walker may be bourbon, but I'm definitely an Irish whiskey guy. So if you did do that, you have 5 months to find somebody else to gift that to. I'll drink it. And if you bring me Johnny Walker Blue, I'll drink it. But it's definitely not the preferred. Wilbur Hot, yes, thank you. My Too Cool. So I started streaming because I own a business called Brick World. And it's a big Lego convention. Use a ring in the game. I do custom workouts. Those are much better than the game. So I do Brick World is a big Lego fan convention. And a lot of people come to it, and we have a lot of opportunity to reach out to people, and a lot of opportunity for co-hosts and content. And Ben and I do goofy stuff and show off our creations and try to encourage people to challenge themselves to build better and be more creative and look for new techniques and learn how to take constructive criticism. And so it just kind of started there where we were like basically doing like how to plan for Brick World, how to pack, when the deadlines are. And then it turned out to he and I just sharing what we were working on with each other. And we have a good back and forth. And so it went for a while. Look at the boots again. No, is this Camo Frog? It is. Yeah. I know. Yes, I am. I love that they just guess. Oh, I tried to do a flip. It failed. I'm out of here. No frogs for me. Okay. Oh, so you can ask Copper Valor as well. And yes, that is a good question. What do you want to stream? Austin Frick says, shucks. Actually, 3, because Austin Frick also has a channel. Need to find another fellow named Mark. Oh, it's engraved? I will take it. I will 100% take it. And I will make a lamp out of it afterwards. If you engraved it, hell yes. I'll act surprised when I get it. But Irish whiskey notes have been taken. And I'll drink the Johnny Walker Blue, and then I'll fill it back up with Irish whiskey. Camel Frog on Spartan. You've had a lot of different islands. I've only had Buttland and Bro Key. But yeah, Maya Too Cool. I'm interested to hear what you're interested in streaming. Because it takes a lot that I haven't done. I think Copper Valor might say the same thing. It takes like making shorter videos to make it more accessible to people, like finding shorts and, finding the shorter, the quicker content online. Most of our content is 3-hour live streams. And so like having the time to make 1-minute videos, 1 to 3 minute videos to put on Instagram, on Reels, on Blue Sky, on Twitter, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, is key to getting people interested in it. And then just like having a format, I think really helps. We do so much on our show that coming up with the schedules seem to really help. We get most of our likes and viewers during the that kind of goes back and forth. But when we're talking about our creations, it seems to be when we get the most. There are weeks when we do silly stuff, which is always our 3rd hour, where that somehow gets like triple the amount that happens in the previous hours. But having a schedule helps if you're going to go for as long as the live stream as I do, as we do. Mine Too Cool for you says, I want to stream games, but also just chatting and anime stuff. Do you like Pixel Drink? Kind of like his. I don't know him. Do you know Pixel Drinks? I don't, but I'll check them out if you recommend them. And then just having the right. I forget I don't have to turn these off; they automatically fade, unlike StreamYard. Have the right software to start with, because I've done some really janky Nintendo Switch streams from StreamYard because it doesn't do as quite well as Ecamm Live. But Copper Valor uses what's it called? OBS and Streamlabs. And so do your research and definitely for the best of your equipment, because I would love to use OBS because I have the technical know-how in order to like run it, but I'm on a Mac, and so it won't recognize my Razer Ripsaw because of X, Y, and Z. Cover Valley says, a lot of people tell me Twitch is better for live streaming, but I don't like Twitch. I don't understand it because it tells me I'm live on it. I can't see it in my videos. Apparently, it doesn't save them. It only plays you live when you're live. There must be some sort of setting somewhere, but I don't have time to learn all this crap. Like it is very much a part-time job, if not a full-time job, to do this. And like I go randomly. I think a schedule is very helpful as well. Go on one specific night a week. If you look at Copper Valor stream, she has one specific night for each game that she streams, so that people are interested in certain titles will show up on those nights. Cover Valor says capture card, computer, HDMI cables, yes, no OBS. Streamlabs is complicated, but Nightbot is easier. I use StreamYard, and right now I'm in Ecamm Live, which is desktop-based, not web-based, and so it's a little bit harder to get guests on. No videos don't save; they expire after a few days. They seem to expire immediately. I can like end the stream and go to Twitch and be like, "Hey, how'd the live stream go?" And there's stats for it. One person watched, one person commented, and it was a spam comment. But yeah, I'm just like, it's a different platform. I don't have time to learn it. And so it just like, I'm used to YouTube. So that sort of thing surprises me. Spiral Island. Can we get like one tarantula, please? We've caught 7 or 8 tonight. Oh, where'd they go? Who is it? Where'd they go? Oh, it's some sort of fox. It's Whitney. Whitney's a great villager. Oh, no, it's Fang. I lied. I am. Hobnobbin. You're old, so use old person words. Austin Frick says, the only game I play these days is Morrowind. So don't buy a Switch, by the way, because they're coming out with a Switch 2 in just a couple months. Or years, who knows? The Nintendo Bros can't decide which rumor to believe. And it's confusing to try and watch and figure it out. Copper Valor says YouTube prioritizes shorts. Yes, they do. They get a lot of views in a short amount of time, and then views just stop. Yes. It does take a lot. And to get monetized, there's certain like a number of requirements. One of them is 3 million views of your shorts, and like just to keep up on that to get 3 million views, I'd say is a full-time job. I mean, because if I'm going to sit there, I can make a lot of 1-minute videos, 1 to 3 minute videos based off of our live stream. But since each is 3 hours, and if I want to make it something like every time we use a certain inside joke or like where it came from, where it went, I've got to watch through them all and piece it together. It'd take me an entire day to make a 3-minute video sometimes. I don't have time like that because I own a business and there's a lot of moving parts to it. I need a social media person is what I need, and I can't afford that quite yet. Austin Brick says, also, Mark, I have a question for you, non-Lego, non-stream question, just a random life question. You can ask here, or you can go ahead and feel free to ask me privately. I do believe you have my phone number. Copper Valley is not monetized because you're not to 1,000 yet. I think we were monetized before. No, we weren't. You could, but I think you could at least do like, you're monetized enough that I can send you a super chat and hit your tip jar. So you're not like, you don't have the ads, but you're monetized because you have members and stuff like that, right? Am I wrong? I'm not mansplaining. I'm asking because I thought we were monetized before we hit 1,000. I want to fight. I do. Thanks for telling me what I have. Oh, it's 11:45. I was going to go till midnight. I guess I'm going to do it a little longer because I want to find Chevre. And we're talking. What I have right now is a 12-year Tullamore Dew, which I shouldn't be drinking on a Monday night. I should go get the cheap shit. But damn, this is good. If you're into whiskey, I highly recommend 12-year Tullamore Dew. It was only $58. Copper Valley says I can get super chats, and I have memberships, but I don't make money off videos. Okay, so you're at the first level. I thought it was the first level of monetization. Apologies if I just have the vernacular wrong. But I haven't gotten a single cent from YouTube yet. Then how did the super chats come in? I thought that came through YouTube. Do you mean from YouTube ads? Sorry. We got our first payment a couple months ago for $10.08. And it's annoying when you're trying to like pull content from your stream to make a short or an ad or something like that. Then you have to sit through ads watching your own content. Once you're monetized, you're like, damn it, can I turn this off for this video while I review it? My Too Cool For You says, how do I get involved with the community? With which community? The Nintendo community, I imagine, I think is what you're looking for. Nintendo and anime. Watch live streams and people's videos and make comments. You'll make friends like Copper Valor and I have. Go to in-person conventions like Ostef and I. That's how we met. Ostef says that I do not have the digits. Honored to even be in that thought. I'll send them to Sean. You can text me. You can hit me up on Discord. Are you on a Discord server? Can you send messages on YouTube? You can hit me up on Instagram, I guess. Oh, other people have access to my Instagram. So if you want to send me a private message, other people will be able to read it. I need help with stuff. Copper Valley says YouTube doesn't pay you until you accumulate $100. Okay, well, over the next 10 weeks, hopefully I'll pay you $10 every time I see the stream. See if we can get you up to that first accruement. Oh, you're right. So it was like $100.80 or something like that. I mean, you knew you were right. Is this Rasher? Oh, no, it's a lion. This is not Leopold. It's Rex. No, it's neither one of those. It is Rex. Look at me. I knew what I was talking about. What a hideous design. Like, they really did the lions wrong. I would have an all-lion island if they did these right. Is he lazy? He is. Sounds like it by his voice anyway. Yeah, bye. All right, Bamboo Island. Copper, you said something on your stream like Bamboo Island is a certain type of villager. Is it the good ones, or is Money Rock Island the good villagers? And what makes a good villager? It seems subjective to me. I see some more comments came in. Soaring Rose. See, it's always a different flower. Okay, now I don't know how I didn't notice that after playing this for 3 years. I'm getting there. I'm just missing $30. Okay, well. We'll have to fix that. Yeah, so Ben basically works for me for free, my co-host. He gets some perks for the shows. Like I pay for his hotel room, I pay for his registration. I guess, shouldn't tell too many people that. But, now it's just on YouTube. But I will also split the money with him once it starts coming in. Right now he has $50. And he used it for a budget for either buying people parts or buying himself some sets or buying Brickworld sets or something, or buying pieces for the stream. Who knows? I don't think I've actually sent it to him yet. I should just send it to him. Otherwise, we won't take it. Austin says, I'm in the ACOB server, but no rush. Let me join the Brickworld server, or heck, I'll just put my digits here. Then I'll delete the comment afterwards. I don't know. I'll see it. Copperville says there are rating systems, rate villagers A, B, C, D, and then S, which is highest tier. Oh, so that's a real thing? Because I've read those lists. I didn't realize that's part of the code in the game? What level is Chevre? Yep, go. I want to use the Nook Miles ticket, as you already predicted. I'm ready. We should all be friends someday. Maya Too Cool, I know this is like a pretty weak endorsement, but if you ever came to Brickworld, you get to know us. You get to know a lot of people in the LEGO community, know some influencers. You probably have a lot of people to bounce your questions off of. But I would highly recommend going to a Comic-Con or a gaming convention and meeting people that way, and letting people know that you have a stream, maybe even having like a business card that has like your YouTube address on it with a QR code or something like that. Austin Brick says, I'll work for Mark for free no matter what, any day, anytime. All I ask is a hug and a large Portillo sandwich. Which one? Are you a beef and sausage guy? Or are you like the burgers? You like the Chicago dogs? Or the chili dogs? They got a lot of good sandwiches there, sir. There's grilled chicken. It's really fucking good. The grilled chicken and mozzarella with pickles. Oh, is that Tybalt? You guys, I don't know if I can pass up Tybalt. Tybalt is a stone cold hottie. All right, we got to go cool off in the ocean for a second. Pretty sure that's Tybalt. I have 2 jocks on my island already. My boyfriend Tank and my original bro Goose. And then I've got like 2 or 3 jocks on my other island. I have Biff I have Buck. I have Coach. Only the beginning of the alphabet. Y'all, if this is Tybalt. So Austin Brick says the beef, just the beef. Aiming to go to the real Mr. Beef. That's, oh my God, I got to take you. Oh, we've got to take a trip. And we've got to go to Maxwell Street. Maxwell Street Polish. So they got Polish sausage, of course, is their big thing. But they have the best Italian beef in the city. I mean, Portillo's is good, don't get me wrong. This is what he said, by the way. Also said, so he's got to get to Mr. Beef this year. Huge fan of the bear. Yeah. Have a Lego Carmi fig to snap a pic of. Might see me here. Chevre is a B villager. Sherb is an S. I don't have a goat yet, but I don't have a tiger either. I don't have a tiger. And Tybalt is low-key hot. It is! Oh no, what do I do? I know. Buttland. Mm-hmm. Yep, I know. All right, had to cool off again. Tybalt, man. You're there from June 6th. Damn, dude. All right, so we'll have to hang out for sure. Like the Portillo's strawberry shortcake, and yeah, people freak out about the stupid chocolate cake. All right, here's the deal, everybody. I'm gonna get Tybalt if this is how the universe is gonna tell me to keep Tybalt instead of looking for Chevre. If there's a tarantula on this island, Tybalt's gonna look at this guy. Such a dumb bro. This is like definitely my type. No offense to Matt Husband. He's a government compliance attorney. He just kind of looks like a dumb bro, which is why I find him attractive. If you watch our live stream, you will learn that the one of the first crushes I had, the very first crush I had in life was Christopher Reeve in Superman 2. And the second big crush I had on a movie character was Biff Tannen in Back to the Future. Parts 1, 2, and 3. I mean, Griff is probably the most rugged and hot. But yeah, so we got to find a tarantula. We got a blah from Copper. You know, is that a blah for the chocolate cake? I hope, because I also blah the chocolate cake, because it's just chocolate cake. I'm not a fan of that. Are you blahing Tybalt? Are you blahing Tybalt? Which is fine if you do. To be honest, if I did actually, I haven't been too big of a fan of Julian, but if I did get a third Switch, which I think that's what I'm going to do a Switch 2, is like buy Animal Crossing again and have a third island and just start from the beginning, because I liked watching your stream and doing all the start overs and like going back to the beginning of the game. And I probably would choose Julian as my smug. Either Julian or Zell. I think Gel? Hi. I think Zell. Gel is a unicorn deer. Austin Brick says, my aunt went ice skating with Superman, Christopher Reeve. She was an Olympic figure skater back when. Oh, damn, dude. That's awesome. Ooh la la, John Tallor and Roger Taylor from Duran Duran. You're a Duran Duran fan in that way. That's awesome. There was a girl on my sister's softball team. They made fun of her for wearing a Duran Duran shirt in 1982. Like, who wasn't a Duran Duran fan? Let's see. I've had some other odd ones over the years. Jean-Claude Van Damme, freaking Dolph Lundgren, John Cena currently. There's quite a few. As you can see, I get lost in a fantasy world here. All right, I don't see a tarantula. So it looks like we got to say no to Tybalt. I mean, come on. If I really want him someday, I got his card right here. It's sitting next to my computer. It was within. I didn't even have to lean. It's literally sitting right here. So I guess we're saying no to Tybalt. Spelled it wrong. Sorry. It's okay. I forgive you, Taylor. No, I figured. Yeah. I was reading it too fast as well. If I had realized it was both names of the brothers from Duran Duran, I would have read it correctly. So my fault as well. My synapses aren't firing well. I guess we're leaving Tybalt behind. No. I'm ready to go home. Yes, don't ask me twice, because I might change my mind. Oh, no, what do I do? Do I stay here or do I take Tybalt? JCVD is my hero. It's Motivation Drive Daily, Blood Sports, Jean-Claude Van Damme. There we go. JCVD took me a moment. And it's just, I love him so much because he was on Johnny Carson, or was it Jay Leno? I think it was Johnny Carson, actually. And he talked about like what he looked like when he was a kid. He had a picture of himself, and it's like, just keep going, just keep trying. And I was like the 80-pound weakling that nobody. I was that kid that nobody liked in junior high. And look at me now. But I always find it really inspiring. There was a hair in my drink. Ew, it was eyelash. I were probably an eyebrow hair because I got these lush eyebrows that shed. We're going home. We're going to keep looking for Chevre. Someone's name on the Mr. Island YouTube channel, or the Treasure Island YouTube channel, their name is THECUNT. My favorite word, by the way. But for that to be your name, how does YouTube allow that? It's such a fun word to say when you're aggravated. It gets everything out. You just got to make sure nobody's around to hear you say it. Like when I was driving my mom to Brick World, Milwaukee, and something about driving north of the Illinois border to Milwaukee, nobody wants to let you in. And if there's a merge coming up, they try to cut you off and drive you off the road. I don't know what it is with that particular stretch of highway. And when someone tries to cut you off, but you force them out of the lane because you have U-Haul's insurance, and then they scream at you and flip you off outside the window, and you roll down your window and yell the C word at them, but your mom's in the driver's seat. I don't know. The C word just hits so well, especially when you call a guy the C word. Honestly, Mike, my first crush ever was easily Mrs. Jessica Alba. Honestly, Mrs. Jessica, you mean Jessica Rabbit? But again, I was like 9. Jessica Alba when you were 9. That's cute. That's cute. Why don't you just shut your mouth right now? I don't fault you for being young. I try not to do that to people. I have a lot of young friends here in the city because most of my college friends have had babies and moved away. Stupid babies. I'm like, no, it's a horse. No, that's a bamboo tree. I don't think it's going to be much harder, I think, to find Chevre than it was for Copper Valor to find Julian, because Julian is 1 out of 38. Chevre is 1 out of 400 some odd. I said this 1,000 times last night. It's a duck. It's ketchup. Oh, ketchup's a girl? Bye. All right. No, not staying here. Do I need any bamboo? No. Most of Brokey is bamboo. Trying to think of what other good celebrity crushes I have. I've done a lot of like rugby players and boxers whose names I don't necessarily remember. I'm sure I have folders on my computer somewhere in a hidden folder. Like my hidden folders of like pictures of people I have crushes on are funny because I don't know why I hide them, because I prefer images of clothed men over what you would typically imagine a gay man might have on his computer. Also says, nowadays, Elizabeth Shue always had a crush. Yeah, you want a mommy? Is that right? You want a sugar mama? Because she's considerably older than you, sir. She's considerably older than me. She's hot, though. I'll give you that. It's just funny. I think, like, kids I went to grade school with had crushes on Elizabeth Shue because she was the girlfriend in Karate Kid and Back to the Future, and she was in Don't Tell Mom the Baby... No. Adventures in Babysitting. It was Christina Applegate in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. That makes a lot of sense to me because Christina Applegate is hot as hell and a genius as well. She's a very compelling, compassionate person. I know from experience because I've met her. No, I haven't. We may do 2 drinks, but I have to reconsider that because I have to get up early. Said I was going to be good. I lied. All right, so we gave up tonight Rooney, Grizzly, Norma, Tybalt. We also kicked Hippo in the ass. I think she's peppy. I do love some Bianca. Ah, she's just so pretty. I don't want 2 peppies. I already got Annabelle. All right, we got to go swimming to get her. Austin Frick says, if you ever run into her in Chicago, tell her I'm single and ready to Christian mingle. I'll deactivate my farmers only profile pronto. Oh my God. Is Elizabeth Shue on Christian mingle and does she live in Chicago? Just to prove that this has been said. Here it is on the screen. He said it. Sure, I will look for her at the dog park or at the Super Bowl parties this weekend. Yeah, she's peppy. Girl, if you were normal, I would take your ass home right now. So cute, so freaking cute. And she has that purple shirt. I give that shirt to Beardo because it shows off his bush. Oh, I already read this one. Sorry. I saw some flash of something. We got 4 likes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. There's 84 comments for this. That's awesome. All right, we're going to catch a sea creature. Can't resist a triple column. I like to guess these. I used to be spot on, like 100%. Not so much anymore. It is moving. Might be a sea cucumber, maybe a octopus, I was going to say. But I could see it before I said it. Sea cucumbers and octopi have the same bubble pattern. And sea cucumbers are the least expensive moving sea creature in the game. I'd rather have a sea anemone. Austin Brick says, right on, thanks, brother. You are welcome, sir. I've always got your back. Hopefully she has a dog and she takes her to Horner Park. Or him. Maybe she has a boy dog. I don't know. But we're definitely going to be besties. All right, heading back to Buttland. Do I need to empty my pockets? No. Yep. Go home. We found some good villagers tonight. They're just not Chevre. That's the goal. I got to stick to the goal. Clearly, the universe gave me 0 tarantulas to tell me you should take Tybalt, because that's it. If there was a tarantula on the island, I would have taken Tybalt. I have a Chevre card coming. Haven't had mail the last few days. You met Natalie Portman and got a high five, and that's all the contact you've had with a celebrity. Well, I would say all the influencers in Chicago, the content creators, I would say Ryan in particular probably would take offense to that. Just kidding, mostly. I'd say one thing that does trouble me in this game is when I decide I'm going to go to a treasure island to like just pick up some money. And then 4 hours later when the sun's coming up and I have more items than fit in my storage, other than Miles. Oh, Miles Davis. That was so freaking cool. Miles Davis? Did I get that right? Wait, no. Yes. Yes? Wait, what is his name? He's like 7'2". Miles Davis. Wait. Something sounds wrong about that. Rodrigo Blankenship might come as well. Corey Crawford might come. But he would just be a public guest and doesn't want to be like a meet and greet, but he might be there. I just have to update them on how to do it all. Miles Turner. Got it. Now, Ryan and I are chill, I think. really want him on the Brick Connection one day. Miles Turner, thank you. It's Bam. Let's just go say hi to him. We're not going to take him. He's a lazy, I think. Filbert, Poppy, Hornsby. This is some sort of crab. Or a giant clam. I don't know if it's giant clam type of year, though, so I'm going to guess this is a king crab, Alaskan king crab. It's not moving too fast, so maybe it's a snow crab. Ooh, now it's moving. What are you? Oh, a mantis shrimp. Oh, lobster. Oh, a spiny lobster. Okay. See, I'm great at guessing these nowadays. I don't know why I try. I have to. I mean, it used to, like, honestly, during the pandemic, when all I did was play this for 12 hours a day, I knew those bubble patterns so well, and who knows? Maybe it was just as bad as I'm doing now, but it was like, yeah, I thought spiny lobster. So, like, doing it live is actually keeping me honest. And I just told myself back then that, no, I nailed it every time. Oh, he's a jock. Okay. Nope. Bye, Kablang. The other celebrity we had at Brickworld Chicago before. Oh, what is his name? Gavin McLeod? The guy who played Captain Stubing on the Love Boat. Someone built... Oh, the B-52s randomly showed up one year. They were on tour. And on the way back from Rosemont, they went past our hotel. They saw the signs for Brickworld and wanted to know if they could come in. So we met... what is his name? I gave them a tour, and like I was getting vibes from the drummer because like the original drummer was not part of the band anymore. Maybe he was dead. What is her name? She stayed on the bus. Both women stayed on the bus, and the lead singer came in. Keith Strickland was not there. Fred Schneider is the person I met. Kate and Cindy stayed on the bus. I wanted to meet Kate because Kate's a badass. If you know the B-52s. I want to say Ricky Wilson was not there. Was it Keith Strickland? Because we have the same birth date. I was so focused on now I forgot his name again. John Schneider? You guys, my memory. I saw it 2 seconds ago. Fred Schneider. Come on, man. First thing I almost said was Freddie Mercury, which I knew was wrong. That's Queen. It was rad. Where do I want to go? I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Come on, Chevre. Come on. I got good Chevre vibes right now. Definitely going to make a difference. My vibes make a difference in this game. Guarantee you. I think Cubbie has better luck at this than Mark would. Because he's the one who got Gayle to agree to leave. It made it even sound like it was her own idea. He's a dick. Osif Brick's birthday falls on the Thursday of Brickworld this year, so he's amped, but you just gave people one more clue to be able to steal your identity. Apologies, I was raised by 2 accountants. So how did I end up being me? You had a birthday during Brickworld this year. I'll do my best to remember that. What kind of island is this? I like my voice sometimes. What kind of island is this? I miss my calling as a cartoon voiceover actor. Which, by the way, would be a career that I would love. All right, let's see who it is. They're red, so it's not Chevre. Although Chevre wears red. Is it Octavian again? I already had him tonight. What is that? Oh, it's a mouse. You can burn in hell. If I didn't know it was a mouse, I would not have even gone up there. All right, if there's a tarantula here, I'm going to take her. Even if there's like 10 tarantulas here, I will not take Bettina. Although she is a normal, I believe, by her voice. Maybe I should hit a rock. Maybe not. I can't jump across anywhere. Just get me out of here. I'm going to run into a tarantula. I'm going to have to take Bettina. Nothing to steal besides credit, debit, but they would need to find out where I have dual citizenship for too. So good luck. Encourage somebody to steal my identity. Yeah, I give away a lot of clues myself, but I know I'm well protected. With all the stupid apps I've downloaded from the paranoia I was raised with about identity theft. So, maybe. I mean, I gave away my parents' anniversary yesterday. Just a little bit of everything. Little bits of information about me every week. And the 1 week where I just like blatantly just rattled off my social security number for no reason. What time is it here on Buttland on December 22nd? 1:11. Oh, so we've been at this for over an hour? Is that true? No. 59 minutes and 17 seconds. Feeling very responsible with what I'm using my time for tonight. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done for Brickworld. I'll do it tomorrow. Osif Brick says the Department of Defense has me covered if anything happens. Yeah, I bet. Well, for now. No other comment shall be made. from me on that. You know what I discovered today is an artist named Teddy Swims. The department. Oh, you already said that. Something moved over there, so I thought there was a new comment. Apologies. We're gonna look for Chevre, like we have been. Mm-hmm. Want to use my Nook Miles ticket? Thanks. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm ready to go. 93 comments in a Brick World Crossing stream. This is great. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. I think just Ostaf is left, unless people are doing other things. While I think it's gotten pretty late over on for Copper Valor. Perhaps also for Maya Too Cool for You. But that's fine. You come and go when you please. It's a live stream. You can watch back tomorrow if you want. If I don't find Chevre, there's nothing really to see. Any island where there's a tarantula, I take the villager that's there. Thank God I didn't come up with that rule earlier because it was jitters on the stupid tarantula island that I find myself on. And I'm only really going to take Chevre, so I'm not even going to follow my own rule. I'm not as disciplined as Copper Valor. Huh. I don't think we've seen this layout yet. For an island, also says, also mark I'm buying your meal when we meet prior to Brick World. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's 1:11 here, same here. No, it's 12:12 here. We're an hour and a minute off of you. That's fine as long as I can buy your birthday dinner. Oh, it's some stupid penguins. Boomer. Chabwick. Bye. I'm going to run into a tarantula. Oh, hey, Copper Valor is still your alternate candidate is also here. Yeah, you're totally good. I'm just being needy. All I need is constant reassurance, otherwise I'll die, but that's fine. Chabwick, what a fun name. What a not super fun design. I had a penguin on Bro Key at first. My snooty was Gwen, and my sister's name is Gwen. With all the other bros there, I just didn't want my sister cramping my style, so I got rid of her. And did not replace her with another snooty. I just replaced her with a bro. Let's see. How many tickets do I have left? I think we started the evening with 45 Nook Miles tickets. How many islands have we been to? We found some cool villagers, but we did not find Chevre. We're down to 32. So we've been to 13 mystery islands. If I can do math right. I think I can. Yeah. I want to fly. I don't know why I switched. Should be used to this rhythm by now, but it's getting late. I want to use my Nook Miles ticket. Ostaf is literally farting around at his desk with an ice cold Coke and a little treat from Sweden and hanging. Yeah, cool. I'm basically doing the same thing, except I'm live with my hanging. Should be building my pagoda house, which is looking pretty pretty. Oh, yeah, I stand by that. Can share my other camera, but I don't feel like getting up. We can talk Lego real quick, and you guys can give me feedback on my latest creation. Too much work for one night. I may have to play the Mark's Gotta Go song soon, just because I need another pop. All right, yeah. Actually, I'll do my best to only do 3 more islands and then end this up. Unless we find Chevre now, then we're done. It does look like Copper Valor or Maya Too Cool. I don't know. I'm not sure if you know. How long does it take till Tom Nook fills your empty lot? Because some sources are like, it's up to 7 days. I don't think that's true. I think it's like a day. Like, it fills it as soon as possible. All right, not a spiral island. Oh, there's the fire over there. Let's see what we got. Do we got to jump in the ocean first? Yep, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go for a little swim. Maybe catch a sea creature on the way to finding who this is. And we'll do 2 more tickets after this, and then we'll be done. Some movement there. It's 4 columns, some movement. It's going to be a crab of some sort. Maybe a spiny lobster. I gotta try to call it first. All right, it's moving north, so I'm just going to dive straight north. Oops, nope, it turned around. All right, got it. A Dungeness crab? Yep. Nailed it. It definitely said Dungeness. That's probably an acorn barnacle. Maybe a pearl. If it moves, it's neither one of those things. Acorn barnacle. See, I know some things. A little treat from Sweden. It's Pierce. All right, so Austin Frick sent me an email with the subject title, Crossing Stream. I know your inbox is filled as heck, but that has all my information for you. Where'd you send this? You sent me an email, huh? Contact us at brickworld.com. Well, I would have gotten that too by now. Maybe it'll come in. If you didn't send it to Mark at brickworld.com, I might not have gotten it. I don't know what email address you have. I don't see it yet. It's Pierce. God damn. I was going to replace Goose with Pierce. Let's hear his voice in the game because his voice is annoying in Pocket Camp. It's giving me all the characters I have sitting here as amiibo cards on my desk. Yeah, Tibble already tried this line on me. Is there a tarantula here? We're not getting Pierce. We got 2 eagles on Brokey. We've got Buzz and we got Apollo. We're gonna get rid of Apollo and replace him with Spike. Because I do have Spike's card right here also within, without having to reach too far. I'm going to just spill my whiskey glass. Spike is ready to go for Bro Key. We'll replace Apollo because Apollo is a basic bro and Buzz is hot. You got some movement. Are you a mantis shrimp? Nope, sea slug. If I had better brightness on this damn screen, I could see that the dot is the smallest. The smallest dot that moves is a sea slug. With that few of columns, the sea pig and the umbrella octopus are similarly sized. See, I know some stuff. I just don't play consistently anymore to get the changing of seasons. I also play one season, winter, apparently. Hey, dude. I'm ready. Why is it always bell-bottom something? Does anybody know? Because the airport's blue? Copper Valley, your airport's green. Maybe you can tell me if it starts with G. Just the one titled with your name. My name on here? Maybe it went to my personal, which I never, ever, ever, ever check. Because YouTube has some really old information on me. And I'm not able to update it because I gave somebody else the administrative abilities on my... Oh, dear Lord, that's a mess. Nothing yet. All right. I'll contact you through Sean. Time to take off. Say again. Okay, so when you take off from Mystery Island, Copper, all of my code names start with bell bottom something. And I wonder if that's because it's B for Blue Airport, because everything else Wilbur says seems to be an acronym. I think your personal one. I don't think so. I don't see it yet. Anyway, I'll keep checking. All right, this is number 2 out of 3. We'll figure it out, Austin. Don't worry about it. I can't watch too many things at once. I'll show you, Copper, if you're still around. And don't feel compelled to stay until this island is over just for me to show this to you. It's probably nothing. I'm just trying to decode Wilbur's codes. Apparently, he uses some real... like military speak. Maybe Ostef can verify that for us. So Copper Valor has no idea. Yeah, just next time you're on a Mystery Island or fly anywhere, even Paradise Planning, you should say it when you leave. All right, who's here? Who is it? Chevre? Not feeling Chevre vibes, but maybe that means she's here. Well, whoever's here has left their fire. We'll do one more ticket after this. If it's not Chevre here now. Oh, interesting island. Where's the villager? Hey, you left your fire unattended, whoever you are. Oh, it's fucking Kyle. I just kicked him off of Brokey. No, I've met you. Uh-huh. Alpha. He's a smug. I hate all the smugs, except for Beardo. See, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. So he says bell bottom R&B. I don't know if he's... It always starts with bell bottom. I wonder if that's because the color of the airport and plane is blue. And so if you can check next time you're playing and you fly somewhere, when you leave your destination, does he say something that starts with G? He does for sure. Well, I don't know what that was referring to. He has the lingo down. Oh, he does. So Wilbur does. Okay. He has the lingo down. November Oscar whiskey. And that means now, because he's saying we're going to leave now. I was assuming, unless it means something else. But he uses the words that they use in code in the Air Force. Lifting off now, November Oscar whisker. Whisker, not whiskey. I read whiskey all these years. I wonder why. I think that calls for a whiskey. I guess I'll have 2 tonight. Still being good. Some 12-year Tullamore. Good. This is good stuff. I know I already said that. Last one. Maybe your hair is scaring her? Whew. Oh, okay. Well, we'll take care of that. Bell bottom means a term of the plane is ready to go, but stagnant? Really? Well, damn. Look who has all the information tonight. I'm going to check out Copper's theory here. Let's go. Cubbie au natural. Just awaiting orders to go. Oh, interesting. Haha. Yeah. Butland Airport. Yeah, we know. Sometimes the level of detail in some of the things in this game do surprise me and impress me. So thank you for sharing your military knowledge with us. I saw some short where it was like Wilbur talks in actual military terms. And now we know it's true. I didn't even need to play the Mark's Gotta Go song because I didn't grab another can of pop because I had a whiskey. That's why. This is somewhat unprecedented for me to go. Oh, it's only been an hour and 13 minutes. No wonder. I usually go about every hour, and I guess just don't necessarily need to tonight. So last one, 82nd Airborne all the way. Woo, says Ostif's Bricks. All right, is it Chevre? It's a stupid mum island, so maybe I can pick up some more oranges. Some oranges. Easier to just say it that way. Is there a tarantula here? Because if there is, whoever's here, I'm taking home. But only if I get bit by it. I'm never going to follow any of these rules. I don't like rules. It's Marshall. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Or any of them. Marshall's another smug in the... All right. Oops, sorry. We'll just... I don't even need to chop it. We'll just shake it. Get some more oranges. For the next time we have to dig something up. Oranges are the native fruit on my island, obviously, because they're on this mystery island. I mean, I don't know. 12:25, I just poured a whiskey out. We'll do one. We will do one more. One more mystery island, see if we can get Chevre. It probably won't be, but we'll get one more out of the way. And then we'll have 1:30 to 2:30 tomorrow to hunt for Chevre. Because I have as many Nook Miles tickets as I want, because I can go to a freaking treasure island and pick them all up. All right, 1:30 to 2:30 tomorrow. To hunt for Chevre. Because I have as many Nook Miles tickets as I want, because I can go to a freaking treasure island and pick them all up. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. All right, one last turn, and then I'm turning in. I'm looking forward to going to sleep. I rarely go to sleep before 1. I want to fly. Oh, does it? How do you know? I got another super chat from Ostef Briggs. Okay, so Ostef says it's orange, not orange. Okay, all right, fair enough. For $1.99, I will accept that. I always say orange. It's the way I like to pronounce it. I also have odd ways of pronouncing things because I'm a Chicagoan. And my Midwestern accent often takes over, and so does the whiskey, the two combined. I've met people who have no idea what I'm saying because I talk too fast and my vowels are too hard and I'm too drunk. Shit just kind of happens. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, look, a vape pen. Fun. I'll do that. Thank you again for 2 super chats. In one Animal Crossing stream. Unprecedented. Nice to see that I can see the super chats on Ecamm Live as well. You're in Ohio, sadly. You'll be proud of where you're from, man. I'm not sad that you're from Ohio. I'm an Illinoisan, but I'm a Chicagoan, really. They're almost like 2 different states. Who's here, everybody? Who do you think it is? Tell me in the chat. No, I'm kidding. Not enough people. Not enough time to do that. Well, we don't see them yet, so we're going to go ahead and jump in the ocean. See what sea creature is here. Whelk. Maybe a sea slug, because I can't see what size it is. It's oyster. Just like I said. Ohio had an earthquake today? So there is a fault line in the Midwest called the New Madrid Fault. I don't know why it's not the New Madrid Fault, but apparently has to be called that. OFC, mark your pookie. OFC. What's OFC mean? I'm old. I don't acronym everything like other people do. But yeah, thank you. You're also a pookie. Can we both be pookie together? Yeah, we did have one felt it today mopping classrooms. You felt it while mopping classrooms, or you had to mop classrooms because of the earthquake? Earthquake? What? Yeah, I stand by it. They're earthquakes. It's another stupid frog. At least it's not Rattle. I guess we'll talk to his dumbass. Hi. It's Huck. Fun name. What voice is that? What is he, lazy? Ugh. Lots of bubbles here. 3.1 the last time Copper Valor looked. When I lived in California, I checked that site all the time. Lots of bubbles here. I'm going to guess it's a crab. Of course, is the meaning of OFC. All right. Like Officers Fight Club. Some sort of crab. King crab. Wasn't too big, but you could feel it slightly. That's how most of them go in the Midwest. But the before they were taking Richter scale recordings, the biggest one on record by visual was on the New Madrid Fault in the United States, because like the ground turned to water and stuff like that. Here, just to prove that these comments were real. That was your first smug villager, the one, Huck. So he's smug. Okay, no wonder I couldn't recognize his voice. It sounded more like a normal. Wasn't too big, but you feel it's like, yeah, you already said that. Yep. Yeah, we could both be Pookie. Yay. Good. I like that. Yep, she said that too. All right, fun times. All right, so we're done villager hunting, apparently. Just kidding, I'm going to do one more. At least want to find a cool villager that it hurts to walk away from. But we are definitely, this is definitely the last one. Wasn't that Missouri? I don't know. I will look it up and let you know. I thought it was Illinois. I thought, but Southern Illinois, which is actually very close to Missouri. A lot of the cities use the same resources over the Missouri River, Mississippi River. Whatever it's called. Names. What's in a name? Might have been in both. I don't know. We got another like. Thank you, people who are liking this. Surprises me because I have low self-esteem. Can you decide what movie to watch tonight? Gladiator, Saving Private Ryan, or Bloodsport? Bloodsport. Walked away from Raymond twice. Raymond. Raymond's a cat, isn't he? I'd walk away from him too. Bloodsport's good. I mean, they're all three good movies. The original Gladiator is fantastic. Saving Private Ryan, I think, would be hard for me to watch twice. Actually, it's an emotional, visceral movie. Yep, last one. Last one. I swear to God. I swear on everything. I swear on Chevre. This is the last one. Papa Rex votes for Bloodsport. Papa Rex, how you doing tonight? Good to see you, sir. We're just about cinching this up. So Copper Valor did check it on Google. I was going to ask her to, but I didn't feel like ordering people around. Just looked up New Madrid, Missouri, but it isn't the largest in the U.S. It's not the largest. It's not the biggest earthquake, not on record, because it was apparently just like by the description of it. I thought that was the one that ran up through Illinois. I guess I'm wrong. That happens sometimes. You know, the testosterone in me has trouble admitting that. But it's nice to have a live fact checker. I do need that. I wish I could hire one full time. Spiral Island? No. It's this one. All right. So we get to swim first. I'm going to drag this out because this is definitely the last one. 100%. Definitely not going to do another one. But this is how I fall into a trap when I'm playing without a live audience. I know I think it was 2 ago. I am doing quite all right tonight. Thank you, Papa Rex, for asking. I'm having a real grungy time here, as it were. We're going to catch a sea creature. We're looking for Chevre the goat. I think this is an acorn barnacle unless it moves, and it's a sea star or a sea slug, but I think it's an acorn barnacle, maybe a pearl. It's none of those things. It's a freaking turban shell. Well, nailed it. Called it. Now, I've been having a good couple weeks here with productivity, getting stuff done. Also, Alaska says 1585. It is Wikipedia. I don't know if I should trust that one. We'll check the sources because they should be citing sources, and then you can click on the source. Alaska says 1585. Alaska says 1585. Like the worst earthquake on record in 1585 in Alaska? U.S. Geological Survey should have some stats. But we can also visit this again at another date. I feel like I'm making more sense tonight than it was last night. I watched last night's live stream over and I was like, dude. Oh, it's freaking Roswell. Hey, you're crazy. He's a smug, isn't he? Maybe I get Roswell just because he's a fun pattern. The alligators are an interesting design, even though I had one on my island for 3 years. I think they did them a little dirty, just like the lions. The lions are hideous. Lions could be so much better, but they have like a pancake type head where it's like their head should be round, but they're like a piece of toast or like a quarter of a loaf of bread. Austin says, top 4 films ever for me: Bloodsport, Gladiator, John Carpenter's Halloween, very good. North by Northwest, very good movie. I feel like I've seen Bullet. I just don't remember it. I know I've seen it. I think you spelled it wrong. Top 5, my big dad thumbs. Got him to finally a Welk. I guess a Welk every time there's only 2 columns. Bulliet, I think is how it. You have a Bulliett? Am I wrong? Someone, if you don't mind, check. Because I need to keep my testosterone in check. I really kind of do. 3 columns. Movement. Spiny lobs. No. It's barely moving. Say something. Sweet shrimp. Oh, it's I do love this now when I see it. Top 4 films ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Is Bullet Danny Trejo? USGS says the 9.2 was in 1964. In Alaska? Sorry to put you to work. That's why I can't have a staff. I feel guilty about asking people to do stuff for me. Tarantula here, then we have to take Roswell. I would not want to take Roswell. So before we go, because I can't ever just say goodbye, we're going to look at what we're doing on Buttland. And I think we are on Buttland this week for Brickroad Crossing on Wednesday. Steve McQueen, he jumped the last one clean. Oh, Bullet is Steve McQueen. Yeah. Definitely not Danny Trejo. Quite a different era. The Great Escape. Yeah, Steve McQueen. Hot. Very. Short. So I don't know if I'd be able to give him more than a night or two, but anyway, we are working on our Market Street area here with the Cubbie Pub as the first business on the block, and then of course going over to the world famous Nook's Cranny, and then Able Sisters. Wow, jumpy. I'm gonna go ahead and make a snowman amongst all these fossils that are sitting here. Great Escape came out the day your mom was born. Nice. Excellent movie. Surprisingly comedic and kind of goofy, a little melodramatic, but a decent representation of real life events. Diana is home. That's okay. So we're going to be redoing the village down here, which again, you guys will hear me complain about this till I'm blue in the face. Here's the orchard. Lovely orchard. There's Beardo. Copper Valor says I never talk to my villagers, so we're going to go ahead and talk to Beardo. I don't talk to my villagers because they say weird stuff. They say stuff that I came up with during the pandemic when I was in a vast world of escapism. Oh, I do love this orchard. Beardo, what's up? I love talking to my villagers. Just on stream, I'm always like, don't say the weird stuff. That's his secret greeting is bushy, because he is bushy as hell. Like a literal bush. I love me some Beardo. And I give him weird clothes. Because he's weird. Beardo's a weirdo, as we like to say. So I did a bunch of I did a triple bridge here originally. And I love the configuration going into Annabelle's house. But I think the house can be closer to it because I love the geometry of these trees. I just like the spacing. I like the proportions. I think the house can be closer, and perhaps I move the house over to the right. There was a diagonal bridge here. So I was trying to get a triple bridge action going, but the camera could never catch it, of course. And so I think the double bridge effect is actually pretty good. And so we're going to move some waterfalls, and there's Gayle's plot. You seem to like Smugs. Yeah. What told you? What gave me away? You're like 5'3" on a good day. Yeah, I'm like 5'7" on a good day. Probably 5'6 3/4 at this point. But yeah, you can kind of catch the second bridge here. And maybe I can move that bridge. I don't mind this look here. Maybe if my fucking giant head wasn't in the way, you can see it a little bit better. So let's move that over here. Let's move it down here. I do like the basic layout here. There's Tank's house. That'll definitely move. A balloon! I gotta get it. But we're going to move. Come on. Out of there. We're going to move a house somewhere around here. This is Diana's yard. I can't help but make giant yards. We're going to start roping that in as well. But here, just off this little, where the water changes, we're going to make a little lagoon and put a gazebo on the edge of it, and then put a house to the side. And then put another house back here and another house directly behind it. Sid's house is way back there. We're going to move that up. I put maybe Beardo's house here, maybe Diana's house here, maybe move other houses instead. I have to decide what's going to look best in the fairy tale village and make sure that the characters represent the what's it called? Fairy tales I want represented. I don't know what that means yet because I haven't thought too much about it. What'd I do? That was great. Golden milestone. What'd I do? I made a golden thing? Oh, the shovel. Yeah, I guess it did. It's true. You weren't wrong. But there's limitations to the camera on this. I do hope in the next Animal Crossing game they have a better camera. So that's what we're going to be working on next here on Buttland. The other big project is Mark's house. We moved Cubbie's house, so he's part of the Market Street area. And you can see some of my fun custom patterns here with the pink cobblestone down here. That was at Gayle's house in her giant yard. You can see the cobblestone thing here. So Copper Valor's about to pass out. Thank you for joining us. I'm about to end. Maybe in the next hour. Thanks for joining me again. I do appreciate that you stop at all of our live streams. But we can't go past these. And again, here's the cobblestone path that I made. Can't go past these without hitting it because it's just crazy. What the hell are these things? Bamboo dolls. Blows my mind. But I do like that they glow, so I use them as lamps. Last thing I want to show you before we end the stream tonight is we are going to move Mark's house so that it can be seen from this area. Also, Brick says, also, bell bottom can mean two things. Just hit me. A plane ready, just waiting orders, or it can be a tribute played when departing as a memorial to those who passed in flight. Oh, interesting. Wow. Deep stuff happening here. So this, I think we're going to move this to the same distance and configuration that we have at the museum, since that worked out very well. Papa Rex is giving Copper Valor a peace out. I love that everyone's making friends. I want to see the house in the castle configuration that we came up with, so we may move that waterfall up. And I'm sorry, we may carve that area out, put my house in it, and then put a waterfall and other stuff behind it, so that you actually see it from somewhere. But we have to do the village first to know where that starts and ends, because right now, Mark's house is pretty freaking cool. But I designed it in Happy Home Paradise, which has a better camera than the base game, which is aggravating. And so here's Mark's beautiful castle house. I love how everyone's so nice in our communities. Ostef also saying goodnight to Copper Valor. I love my house. I love this little campus, this courtyard I've created. But this is the best you can see it. I think we can do better. That's why I want to move it down a level so you can see it from above, because it's really the only way to see like vast areas that you've designed in this game. I've done plenty of what I think are pretty designs. I just can't prove it because the camera won't really show the whole thing all together in one shot. So there we are. There we have it. This is the end of Brickworld Crossing. We typically go on Wednesday nights at 11 p.m. Tonight we're doing Chevre hunting, so I time travel, and I only have a limited amount of time before we run out of time to look for Chevre, and I'm not going to get anything else done until we run out of that time. And I'm going to get an amiibo card for her soon, so we may not have to do this at all. But for now, I'm going to go fix one thing. For now, this is what we're doing. And I will see you guys next time, Wednesday at 11 p.m. for sure. Perhaps tomorrow evening as well if I feel like going Chevre hunting. And if not, then I will be Chevre hunting on Wednesday. Big Sag, gonna miss you too, Pookie. And thanks for being here. Alternate candidate, Papa Rex, Maya Too Cool for You, Ostef Bricks, and Copper Valor. Appreciate you guys a ton. And since I have no other songs, well, I do have an outro. Watch this. We're going to do an outro. If you want to see silliness on Sunday nights, come by at 7 p.m. Central, but not this coming Sunday because it's Super Bowl Sunday. But we do this from time to time. We go into the Blockiverse.
What are these strings and like battery cables? Just like, is that part of his shirt? Oh, it's part of his shirt. Wait, what is this then? Why are there just random wires? Maybe what is going on in this? I think this is from a stock photo of a father building a bomb with his son, and they photoshopped the aircraft carrier with the curved ramp in front over the bomb. Because what is going on?
No, dude, I'm getting a good look at that. You're right.
There's literally a brick of dynamite right here. This is C4.
There are wires. Yeah, there are wires and things just sticking out there.
100% what's happening, and that explains the look on their faces. All of these have been like how to make bomb stock photo.